29 victories, just 2 losses, one bout, even 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Having faced the upper echelon of the welterweight division, this Saturday he makes the first defense of his world championship, hailing from Northeast Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the reigning and defending WBC welterweight champion of the world. Here is Showtime, Shawn Porter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Porter and Yordenis Ugas will face off with Tom Rod in the center. It is Porter and Ugas, our main event, PBC on Fox. And now I will turn it over to our very own Hadi Angelo.
Thank you very much, Ray, and thank you to all of you members of the media who have joined us here just east of LAX Airport as we gear up for a very exciting weekend. We have welterweights, we have heavyweights, and we've got a title on the line. Let's start with you, champ. You moved your camp for this fight. You moved over to Washington, D.C. I heard you yesterday kind of allude to the fact that maybe you've increased your power. What was the reason for going out to Washington for this one?
We wanted something different, and we worked with Barry Hunter from a distance for a long time, and we just wanted to get closer to that program. I think my dad would agree that going out to the Headbangers Gym was probably one of the best moves we made in boxing. I've been in this sport for a long time. That was one of the best moves we made, and it's not going to stop here. It's going to continue.
You know, your opponent had some bold words. He said yesterday that he's 100% more of a technical fighter than you are. What are your thoughts on that statement?
Well, I'm sure he's looking at what I do in the ring, how rough I am, and how tough I am. And he's saying that because he's a straight puncher, a cleaner fighter, it makes him more technical savvy than I am. But you can say whatever you wanted to say. The talking's done after today. And that's the best part about today is we're done talking.
Well, not yet. I've got a few more questions. For your opponent, Yordenis, you said yesterday that you were more technical. Obviously, Shawn kind of clarified that. But he's a football player. He's like a strong guy. Do you feel as though you are going to be as strong as him when you get in the ring?
Bueno, sí, técnicamente 200% soy mejor, pero he hecho un gran campeón, un campeón sólido, un campeón legítimo, yo lo he dicho mucho. Y el sábado yo solo puedo dar todo lo que yo tengo y estoy listo para una gran pelea.
Definitely, I'm 100% better technical than him. I mean, there's no doubt about that. People will see a great fight. He's a great champion, but people are going to see a great fight on Saturday. I feel I have the edge.
Was there anything that... Go ahead, Shawn.
I just want to say this. When you look at a fighter, like I've looked at Yordenis, and it's just like, how does he think he can beat me? And I just have found out that the team figures out that they think they're more technically sound than I am, and that's their advantage in the fight. But there really is no advantage for him in this fight. He's just here.
Did you take anything away from sparring against one another back in 2017?
I can box. I think he remembers that I boxed pretty well. For him to knock my technical skills, I think he remembers that I boxed pretty well.
No, eso fue hace 2 años. Yo no soy un peleador de paz, Shawn tampoco. Pienso lo que pasa en el gimnasio se queda en el gimnasio. Y nosotros somos, él es un peleador de élite, un campeón. Yo soy un peleador que el sábado voy a tratar de ser campeón. Y lo que pasó, eso no importa lo que haya pasado, yo no recuerdo nada.
Me as well as Shawn, we're not sparring individuals. You know, what stays in the gym stays in the gym. That was 2 years ago, a long time ago. And people are going to see what I bring on Saturday. He's a great champion, elite champion, but I'm also a great fighter, and that will be demonstrated on Saturday.
Un buen momento, yo puedo decir lo que me da la gana, nadie lo vio, puedo verme un vago y empezar a hablar basura, ese no es mi enfoque, yo soy un profesional serio y el sábado que se habla.
Yeah, nobody saw that sparring session, so I could talk a lot of garbage and say, I did this, I did that, but we'll see what happens on Saturday.
That we will, that we will. All right, let's go to a couple other welterweights, our co-feature.
In action,
Prince.
fight, my dear friend Abel Ramos, we have similar styles, we have a similar records, and we, we're considered that fighter that we just need that little extra push, that little extra to finally get that recognition that, that we deserve. The thing is, boxers, I always see it like, I think of boxers like musicians almost, where there's a lot of talent in the music industry, a lot of great singers, but only a selected few get their songs played on the radio. Only a selected few are able to become, the Justin Biebers and the Drakes of this world. But, and the same thing goes with boxers. There's so much talent out there. But only
Especially in this division.
Especially in the welterweight division. We got, the champ, Ugas. It's just packed with talent. So the fact that we're both, get to display ourselves, and we both basically, this is our one hit. This is our opportunity to be heard and to be seen, and this is our opportunity to be for our fight to be played at the radio, in the music world. So it's it's great, what better way than to fight on Fox Prime, can't get any bigger than that. So obviously, we know we're going to prepare ourselves, and we're ready for a good fight. I'm sure Abel is prepared the same as way. So I think we're going to steal the show.
I was just going to say, is there a little pressure maybe to steal the show? This was a late kind of addition to the card.
There's no pressure, I think our styles are just going to match up, perfectly on Saturday night. It shouldn't be something that we push forward to. It's just we're matched up, and we'll see what comes up Saturday night.
You told me yesterday that when you visualize this fight, you visualize yourself boxing and not getting drawn into a brawl with him, which is quite possible given his style. How do you not?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I'm sure I'm going to be tempted, to stay and brawl. But whatever comes up in the fight, we're ready to execute.
All right, let's go to our heavyweights. FA, Amir. This opportunity, as you mentioned, every fight is your next step up. But this is a big one. You get to fight on Fox. You get to fight a veteran in the sport. What does this opportunity mean to you, and how do you intend to capitalize on it? Because we know that when your name is called out, it's typically a short night. So how do you expect this one to go, and what do you want to show the fans this weekend?
You see, like I said before, that I have this opportunity to fight on this card on Fox. In case I'm in my soul, everybody's going to telling me like, it's my first step, this is not my first step. So I got to do what I do. I've trained a lot, I've worked hard, like every fight I fought, I go back home, I train a lot. So as for my soul, you got a work to do to fight. So you got a work to do, but me, I will stop him, hit anyone. So that's all boxing is all about.
All right, some bold words from a top prospect. You just fought a top prospect, a Croatian boxer. That one didn't go your way. How are you feeling coming into this one versus that fight against Rajovic?
Well, this one I had an opportunity to train. And, you go into a fight without training at all. It is what it is. But I'm not one of the type of fighters that make any type of excuses. And as everybody knows, throughout my career, I never fought the tomato cans, So, he's going to have a tough night. He's just getting started, and he's going to have to really perform at his highest level. All I have to do is do what I normally do.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to open it up to members of the media who come out. Let's start with Mike Coffey.
Hey, Shawn. So you mentioned that after this fight, you'd love a chance at either Errol Spence and rematch with Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao.
I don't have a preference. I think I told you that yesterday. I don't have a preference. They're all big fights, and you know they're all pay-per-view fights, and they're all fights that everybody wants to see. So after this, after we handle business here, this goes the way we need it to go. We'll look to fight one of three guys: Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, or Manny Pacquiao next.
And question for you, FA. Everyone knows about Curtis Harper leaving the ring against you. Is your power that scary?
Are you saying the guy that work out?
The answer is just yes.
So, you know, like the guy walk out of the room, like, he was scared, you know. So, everybody was saying, like, it's the money. The money they give to him is not enough. So, you know, before you fight, there's a contract, there's an amount there you sign before you fight. So, before Kotsapa accept the fight, there's 5 people, they didn't show up to fight. They pull out before Kotsapa accept the fight. So.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. First question is for you, Shawn. Shawn. Sure. Hello, everyone. Got a new mic, new life. Shawn, this question is for you. Last time you were at the then known Step Up Center, you defended your IBF title and it didn't go your way. How much of that is in your mind coming into this fight?
I'm just looking forward to doing it a little bit differently. You know, I had been here to some fights before. I never fought there, and I just knew the energy that was going to be in the ring, and I always wanted to be a part of that energy. So for it not to go the way that I wanted it to go, it's like this time I'm going to make sure it goes the way that I need it to go. You know, but it's no added pressure or anxiety or anything like that at all. It's just total focus on getting the job done the best way I can and enjoying it at the now Dignity Health Sports Park.